Alrighty guys, welcome back to Ether Bandit's Garage. We are with the Texas Keykeeper, aka Shrek, and we're gonna see how many of his large collection that we can crank in one day. Which we already cranked this one, but I'm sure we're gonna crank it again because we gotta pull something, I guarantee you. But we're gonna start off with this little Farmall C, which is kind of a rare unit with the bedders on it, which kind of jealous, not gonna lie.
I'd like to note that, to be fair, these things have been a bit neglected in the last year. Like, not in the sense that they've been outside, but I haven't had time to play with them.
Pretty much.
Things have been started since they were put in here about a month after the last show.
Pretty much everything has been sitting for about a year.
Oh.
Well, either a year or more than a year. So, like, at a minimum of a year. I know that's ran recently, and this is ran recently, but everything else has sat for at least a year. But everything wants to live.
No. Thank you.
Well, I would call that a successful first start.
Definitely needs a little bit of tuning though.
Definitely needs a tune-up, but
It's always kind of been that way. I need to do a little.
and I think the timing is off on this tractor anyways, so.
Timing adjustment.
So yeah. So we have a little bit of a upcoming thing here. The governor may be just a touch sticky, which for me playing with Throttle,
Yeah.
it made itself obvious, but we'll make the best of it. Ah, come on, man.
Ain't got no horsepower.
Come on, man. It lives. This little, poor little old BF Avery lives. It's a little Model A. The proof is in the pudding, guys. So we used to call this one the Mag Distributor M because it used to have a magneto that somebody had converted to a distributor, which is semi-questionable. But now it just has a distribulator on it. Well, we'll see if this one will give her a go. Is the fuel on?
Yeah.
That was an interesting noise.
You turn a key on, or were you just hoping that it might start on its own?
Might need to turn the key on. That's supposed to be the key, but this is the key. Just don't ask questions.
The hell is making?
That's an interesting noise.
Closer. I got the choke. A bit of a fuel flow problem or something here.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Oh, what the fuck? Ah.
Well, it moves, so that counts. Number 5 is this little little Farmall Cub.
Not even gonna be fun.
Not even gonna be fun because the paint's just too dang pretty on it. Y'all ready?
Oh. Well, why is it moving?
Well, we'll get back when we have some stuff, guys.
Not a good idea.
So I guess the battery's dead, but
Very.
it does live, for the record. Let's try this again. So we got us a Moline model BF right here. Let's give her some choke. Oh, choke's already on. Bonus points.
That's a good bad sign.
Good bad sign. Ignition. Contact. This one runs real nice. Real nice. So now we got old Keykeeper's trusty old Super MTA.
Super MTA has been...
This is the OG.
I'm spending a lot more time.
If anybody knows the Keykeeper, they know. This tractor is what started it all.
Now, I used to rake with this tractor, and then I didn't last year.
Burned a dang muffler off. He was running it so much.
I didn't rake with it
So,
last year. I don't know if I raked with it the year before that. And now I've got too big of a rake for it, so she kind of sits. But we're gonna see.
It's a good tractor. So here's a little Farmall A. This is number 8. I did actually hand crank this tractor for the first time after sitting for over 4 years, but it seems to have a little bit of a carburetor issue.
No, I think the fuel bowl's got stuff in it.
Maybe a little bit of a mud dauber issue.
Either way, ain't nothing.
So as y'all can tell, the barn here, even though it looks full, is getting kind of thinned out because we have moved all the ones we tried to crank outside. I believe the final count was 8, don't you believe?
Yeah.
Final count was 8.
A little bit of tune-up needed here and there, and some battery cables and stuff like that, but they all drove out on their own.
If it runs, it counts. We did not try to crank any of the rest of these, which I guarantee you most of them would run.
Essentially, give me something to do next couple days.
Yep.
Do tune-ups and start loading them out. I think we're gonna start hauling this coming week. So
Start hauling this coming week.
I'll get all the ones we took out this week. I'll get them ready this weekend, and then we'll pick back up on these.
But I believe the final count was 8, and we started at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. It is now 8:45, and I have work at 7 tomorrow. So, we'll catch y'all next time. Don't have too much fun. Next time, we're going to get more of these cranked.